Good morning, guys. Hope you're all having a great day. Just going for my walk as usual, and today I want to talk about finding your life's purpose. So, like finding your passion, or passions, what it is you really want to do, what is the thing that you feel like you can do to serve others, basically. Because I believe that everybody has a purpose, has some mission, has something that they can offer the world, or several things. And all it really is to figure this out is to just get to know yourself better. Most people they work in jobs where they don't know what they're doing. They're just doing it for the money because they haven't taken the time to get to know themselves and really done things that they've enjoyed, because we've been programmed by society basically to think that you need money to live, obviously, which is true, and sometimes you need to work and you don't know what you want to do, but basically we've been programmed in a way that we're working for people and we're not doing things that are really the best thing that we should be doing, the thing that we could be doing to help others and help ourselves, and the thing that we really enjoy doing. Because I believe that you should work, what you should do for work should be fun. You should enjoy it. There's no reason why you should work at a job you hate. It doesn't matter what job it is, even if it is something basic and simple at an office, or you work doing construction or something. It doesn't matter, but as long as you enjoy it, if it's fruit picking or whatever it is, it doesn't matter at all, but you have to enjoy it, and it has to help other people in some way, I think, or help the planet in some way, I think, because otherwise, if you work in things you don't enjoy, that's going to make you feel bad. You're not going to want to go to work every day. You're not going to feel like you have any purpose in life, and doing that for a short time is alright, but doing that for a really long time, that really brings you down mentally, physically. You often neglect your physical health as well. I have a lot of clients that are office workers, not necessarily doing things that they hate, but it's just what happens when you don't pay attention to what it is that you really want, what you really need, what others need. It's not about think of it in a way that you have to be selfish. I'll probably do more videos on this, but you have to be selfish first to be selfless. You have to take care of yourself first and find out what it is that you want to help other people, because if you come at it as people pleasing, I've always got to do this for other people, I shouldn't worry about myself too much. It seems in a way that is being selfless, but it's actually a defense mechanism to not really look inside and find out what it is you want, and standing up for yourself as well. Everybody has a right to live their life in the way that they want, and this is something that I've had to overcome, and I'm still dealing with it to a certain extent, and I think most people are, so this is why I'm sharing it. And yeah, in this video I want to help you find your life's purpose. So first thing to do with that is to start doing things you enjoy. So if you already have any hobbies or talents or things that you like to do, that you're already doing, whether it's for work, related to your work, or it's not related to your work, keep doing those things. And doesn't matter if it seems like it won't lead anywhere or whatever, but always follow your passion and your interest, because that's what, if you really love doing it, that's what you're supposed to do in some way. It may not come out in the same way that you expect. For example, just because you love playing the piano doesn't mean you're going to become a pianist. If you know that's what you want to do, yeah, you can become that, but because you'll find a way to do that if that's what you really want to do. But following that talent and that passion to do that activity will lead you somewhere, doing something that you probably don't know, but the universe will guide you and show you the way if you keep doing it. But if you give up on your talents, then you're giving up on part of yourself. You're saying that, in a way, you're saying, I'm not worthy to do what it is that I love, which isn't good. And I used to do this. I used to put my passions aside sometimes to and put other people first. But then when I was neglecting my own needs, I didn't feel good. So the more I've decided that I need to do things that I love, the more I've actually felt better and been better around other people. And although this was hard to sort of do at first, it's changed my life so much, and it's just helped me so much with my career and my relationships, because I think everything is, or your whole life is interlinked, and like, it's not that any aspect of anything is more important than another unless you put it that way. At times it is, if you focus more on work, or you focus more on relationships, or focus more on yourself, or whatever it is, but everything is linked. So the more you can help yourself, the more it's going to help everybody, and it's going to change your life in just so many ways that I can't even explain. But yeah, I know that it has for me, because when I've started doing things that I enjoy more, it's helped me in other areas of my life as well, in my health. I've taken care of myself better when I'm doing things that I love. I've been able to get along better with family members and friends, and been more social. And I've been more productive at work when I'm doing things that I love. And it's all related, because I'm taking care of my health as well, so that makes me more productive. And if you take care of your health, you're also better with relationships, and you get the idea, basically. Like, the more you take care of yourself, the more you find out what it is you want, then it's going to help you in so many ways. And so yeah, do things you're passionate about. If you don't know what you're passionate about, if you've got no idea what to do, like if you just work and in your spare time you just watch TV, or you just hang out with people and you just do whatever you guys do, that's alright. But just try spending some time alone, or meditate and find out things you like. Meditate anyway, regardless, because that's the key to changing your life and finding out what it is you really want as well. But yeah, spend some time alone to find things that you're interested in, do things you like, and try to only do things you like, and say no if it's something you don't want to do. If somebody asks you to do something because they want to do it, if you really don't want to do it, it's best just to say no in a polite way, and spend more time, at least for a short time, until you find out what it is you like, and then you'll be feeling better, and you'll be doing things you like, and you'll find more people that like the things that you like, and you have like more friends and better relationships because of this. And then, like, if it's, for example, like family relationships, and you don't exactly like doing the same things, like, you'll at least feel better about doing things that you don't like then. So I think it's important to really spend some time doing just things you like. In your spare time, at least. If you still go to your job that you don't like, that's okay, just for now. But remember in your head that it's temporary. Like, whenever I worked in a job, like I worked in McDonald's, and I worked in Subway, and I worked in KFC when I was studying at school and then at uni. Sometimes I liked it, sometimes I didn't like it. Subway I generally liked, because I liked the people there, and it was a relaxed type of job, so I liked it for that reason. But I didn't like what I was doing for work, and I didn't feel like it was getting me anywhere towards anywhere I wanted to be. It had no relation to my career. And apart from that, I was making salads. I guess that's kind of similar to what I'm doing with raw food. But my point is that what kept me going at that time when I didn't like doing the job was knowing that I was figuring out what I did like, and I was going towards what I did like. So if you're currently in a situation that you don't like, in a job you don't like, or you don't know what you're doing in life at all, like I've been there, don't worry. If you feel like you're having like an early midlife crisis, then that's okay. That's a good thing, because that's going to bring you towards figuring out what you want. Because it's a lot harder to do it when you're older, if you haven't figured it out. You may waste more time being miserable in a job you don't like, which a lot of people do, sadly. And it doesn't matter if you do that and you start later when you're 50 or 60. Like if somebody is like in that age bracket, like it doesn't matter how old you are, you can always start doing this any age. But I'm more speaking to younger people around my age, in their 20s or early teens or 30s, that want to change their life and want to create their dream career and find their purpose and find what it is that they're meant to be doing in life. So yeah, spend time alone and find things that you like to do, and do those things and commit to doing those things, and make sure you make time for them, whatever it is. Like I always make time to play my guitar and sing every day, because when I do that, I'm working on the skills that I want to improve. I am enjoying myself because I absolutely love it, and I just feel better when I do that. So I always do that every day, and that helps me get along with people better when I've been doing things that I like, you know? And that's just one example. So make sure you have like habits and you set time to do things you like. It doesn't have to be every day, but at least have like some kind of routine around it. When it is you find out what you like. You can have multiple talents and they don't have to have any relation to anything either. You just do them anyway. I love fitness. I love working out. And I love playing the guitar. They have nothing really to do with each other, but I've always done both of them, and although it never made sense to me why I'm doing both, I just did it because that's what my heart said I should be doing, and that's led me towards finding out more things that I like about myself, or more things that I like to do, and that's helped me in my career with more value that I can bring other people. So I definitely don't regret doing anything that I enjoyed and spending the time to figure out what it is that I like to do. So, yeah, find things that you like to do and do them, make time for them. Meditate, spend time by yourself. The more time you spend by yourself, the more you'll understand yourself, because when you're alone, you are just with your emotions. You have to deal with your emotions. So if you feel lonely, that's okay. Sometimes everyone feels lonely. But I've always seen it this way. It's better to be alone than be with people that you don't get along with, that don't really value you and don't have the same values and interests. Like, being in good company is always better than being alone, but being alone is better than being in bad company. So, and I think everybody needs time by themselves. You need time by yourself, because if you're always around people all the time, you won't really know who you are, because all the beliefs, all that you think you are, is being shaped by everybody around you. The more you spend time by yourself, the more original you will be, the more you can be creative, the more you can think for yourself. And all it is just being away from people, and then you can understand from a different perspective what's going on. Is my best way to explain that. For me, this has been easy because although I've always been around people, I'm not a completely only child, but I was alone growing up for a while, so that's helped me in a way find out things that I like to do. So, like, for somebody who has got a lot of siblings, this may be a bit more difficult, and it doesn't necessarily mean you need to be alone heaps, because maybe getting along with people is one of your strengths and you want to be doing something that's social and that kind of thing. But I'm just saying to spend a little bit of time on your own if you're not already, to find out more about yourself. And yeah, and don't be afraid to try new things as well, and worry about wasting time and like feeling like you need to figure it out at a certain time. Like, take your time doing this. It takes years to find out what you want to do, and there's no rush to doing it. But if you're taking the steps towards doing it outside of whatever it is that you're already doing, you'll find it eventually. And it doesn't matter if you go down the wrong way sometimes and you find things you don't like. You're not going to waste heaps of time unless you spend a long time doing things that you don't like. Like, don't spend too long doing things you don't like if you don't have to. Like, if it's like you do have to earn a certain amount of money, if you're paying rent and you're living on your own or whatever, and you need to work to do that, you can do that, but do that in a way where you're still able to think about what it is you do want in the future and create your life that way. That way it'll be fine, and you'll get out of your job sooner than you know it. Yeah, don't be afraid to spend money too on courses to do things to help you, or coaching. I offer coaching, so if anybody wants help with that, I can help you one-on-one and find more about what it is that you want to do with your life. So if that's helpful for you, I'll put a link below. But yeah, don't be afraid to spend money on this, because this is going to change your life if you find out what it is you want to do. It doesn't have to be one thing. It doesn't have to be anything that makes sense to anybody else either. You'll figure it out the more you get to know yourself, and you'll put the pieces together and you'll create something amazing. And then when you do that and you have the confidence in what you're doing, other people will see that and they will be interested. And yeah, that's all. And yeah, like, finding things you don't like is okay too, because it creates contrasts. And then when you find out what you don't like, you know better what you do like as well. So yeah, that's also another point there. And yeah, just enjoy the process. Like, enjoy finding out what it is that you like to do. And making mistakes is all part of it. So don't worry how many mistakes you make. Like, I've made so many mistakes in figuring out what it is, what I want to do. And yeah, but I've always trusted my intuition and followed my interests, and that's led me down where I am now. And that's probably why I've got there. Like, it hasn't taken me that long, really, because I spent a lot of time doing different things. But yeah, like, because I've always listened to myself and haven't listened to other people. Like, if your parents or family members or friends tell you to do something but it doesn't feel right to you, don't do it, because then it's not right for you. It might be something that's right for them, or it might not be. They might think it's right for you, but it's not. So always listen to yourself. And yeah, just enjoy the process and be patient with it. And yeah, if you want any help with figuring this out, or if you if you want any more help, you can sign up for coaching with me, and I'm going to do more videos on this anyway. Leave in the comments if you found this useful. I hope it brought you a little bit of clarity, and enjoy your day. I'll see you in the next video.